Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. 92.1 FM Radio Pesona, your best information station. Hello, good afternoon Pesona Inspira. How are you today? Valia, Pesona Inspira in good situation and of course healthy, happy because today I'm really happy because I can see Pesona Inspira again in I Can Speak program, of course. Halo Iqbal.
Hello, how are you, Valia? Are you doing well?
I'm a bit, what is it, like influenza, and then I'm a bit cold
You
today.
catch cold?
Yeah, but I'm still can awake today. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. We need to be grateful for that.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm doing well so far actually because with I Can Speak, I can get more energy from Persona Inspira.
Wah.
Agak peres tapi nggak apa-apa.
Baru aja Valia mau nanya ini Anes atau enggak gitu ya. Oke, Pesona Inspira, karena di sini Valia dan Iqbal selalu menyiapkan diri walaupun dalam keadaan yang kurang fit, tapi demi I Can Speak kita hadir buat Pesona Inspira yang pengen berlatih berbahasa Inggris. Jadi Pesona Inspira juga nggak boleh meletrek karena kita akan nemenin sampai jam 2 siang nanti.
Yes, and as usual, we're not only just both of us. There gonna be a special announcer for today's episode. Especially our topic for today is a little bit more special than usual.
Yeah, but before we introducing our guest star and then our a co-host, we will explain again about this program. I Can Speak program is a collaboration program between Radio Pesona and Unsik, especially FPS Unsik, which is this program is arranged for all Pesona Inspira who wants to increasing your English ability. So today there are two students from FPS Unsik who will accompany us up to 2 p.m. right? Hello guys.
Hi.
Hello. I think today our co-host is really sweet, and then how it is like like a lady, like a lemah lembut gitu ya.
Maybe this is because her first time in our studio. She's a little bit embarrassing, and also she's a little bit shy.
But
she actually don't know what to say at first.
But actually, one of them is not really a first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your third time. Oh, it's your second time.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Okay. Hello, Pesona Inspira. My name is Juaria. You can call me Juha. And I'm from second semester of English Literature Department, and this is my second time. But yeah, I'm always a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Oh, you're still a little bit nervous, even though this is already your second time.
It's okay because even though it's not more than 10 times for us, we will still like a trembling too, and then still nervous too, right, Iqbal? Only Valia?
I'm already chill.
Okay,
it's
so
just
only Valia.
My daily habit, I can speak.
Oke, banget ya. Abis ini Valia datengin native deh.
Okay. Our second special announcer from Unsik, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, Pesona Inspira. My name is Zakia. You can call me Z. And I'm the same with Zuha. I'm from second semester English Literature Unsik Wonosobo. And I'm with Zuha is classmate.
Oh, you're a classmate with Zuha.
Yeah.
Oh, so you already know each other before this.
Yes.
Okay.
How you're feeling? This is your first time, right?
Yeah, it's my first time and I feel like face an exam.
I think it's gonna be more than an exam, actually.
but actually, Z is always quiet before this program on airing. I think you still handle your nervous, right?
Yeah.
But I think your English is really good.
Yeah, I love it.
When I compare with myself, I think your English is more good than me.
Thank you.
Thank you. You should realize that.
Yeah, I recognize it. Okay, and today, besides we have two guest star from Unsik, we have one special guest star too.
Oh, who is it?
It's the father of father, maybe.
So we invited this guest because our topic of today's topic.
Yeah.
So we need another expert from to talk about this kind of topic. So if we talk about this topic just both of us and also from an Unsik college student, it's gonna be less knowledge that we
Yeah.
can share. So we invited an expert to our studio.
Yeah, and because of its the topic is connected with culture.
Yes,
so
of course. I love culture.
Yeah. So we invite the
Uh,
culture person.
We invited a sesepuh. you know.
Sesepuh gitu ya. Kita bisa bilang budayawannya Wonosobo gitu ya, karena kita akan membahas topik yang kaitannya sama budaya Wonosobo. Kita langsung aja kali untuk mempersilahkan si Mamas budayawan ini untuk memperkenalkan diri. Okay, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Okay, hello. My name is Erwin, and I'm born and raised in Wonosobo.
Oh, okay.
So you're originally from Wonosobo.
Yes, but I'm not an expert, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, then what are you?
I'm only
Advanced.
No, I'm just culture explorer.
Oh,
Oh,
culture
okay.
explorer.
Culture
Like Dora,
explorer.
you know?
Yeah, I know. You're the boots, right?
But Mas Erwin, before we on airing this program, I have heard that you are graduated from English literature too. That's right. Is it right?
English education program.
English Education Program. So ini bener banget
love
dong ya, ngundang beliau ini selain tahu soal budaya Wonosobo bisa bahasa Inggris juga.
Yes, budayawan who also expert in English.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Just okay.
Okay, so we will continue to spill about our topic today. Zuha, maybe you can spill about this topic.
Okay, today we have interesting topic. So we have tema ruat rambut gimbal.
Ruat
Oh.
rambut gimbal. Okay, because ruat rambut gimbal is one of Wonosobo culture, right?
Yeah. And I think it's maybe familiar for Wonosobo person to heard about ruat rambut gimbal. But if you're not from originally Wonosobo and also from another city, maybe this is the first time you heard about ruat rambut gimbal. What actually ruat rambut gimbal is and why it's only happened in Wonosobo and maybe other people gonna be questioning about what happened in ruat rambut gimbal.
Yeah, that's right. Before I live in Wonosobo, I never have any idea about ruat rambut gimbal. And then when I live in Wonosobo, I just heard from mouth to mouth, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
And really can imagine what is the gimbal means, because when we talking about gimbal is connected with reggae, right?
yeah, something like
gimbal
that.
yang pada umumnya, gimbal
Uh-uh.
yang normal gitu. But actually, and a couple times ago, my friends inviting me to their house, to her house, I mean, and she has a doctor who will ruat rambut gimbal because the doctor has a gimbal hair too.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
We visited at the same place.
we visited.
But the most interesting thing about ruat rambut gimbal is it only exists in Wonosobo and also near Dieng, you know. It's never. Even though I'm from Banjarnegara, I'm not really familiar with ruat rambut gimbal.
Yeah.
I mean, like even in my village, there's no one who born with a gimbal hair. Jadi kayaknya nggak pernah deh. Walaupun sebenarnya aku Banjarnegara, aku taunya ya kalau rambut gimbal ya karena dibuat di salon gitu.
So you are still Banjarnegara person, but ruat rambut gimbal kayaknya tuh memang cuma spesial di Dieng doang gitu
Iya
ya.
kayaknya sih. Mungkin nggak tahu
Mungkin
juga.
ya.
Nggak tahu juga.
Oke, mungkin ada Pesona Inspira yang tahu nih ya informasi soal ini, mau gabung juga bisa ya Iqbal ya.
Yes.
Silakan bergabung di 0823 2383 9996 atau juga bisa nih misalkan punya pengalaman nonton pas ruatannya terjadi atau berlangsung juga bisa ceritain ke kita.
And
gitu.
also don't forget we still have our special segment Learn with Pesona and also Listener Time. So don't forget to join with us if you want to learn about new vocabulary and also you want to share some vocabulary that you
Yes.
know that maybe we never know before.
Yeah, that's right. So before we giving Pesona Inspira one opening song, maybe Mr. Erwin,
Yeah.
I wanted to hear your voice again. So
Yes.
maybe you can give our listener a little bit, what is it, like a bridging?
An explanation, a little bit explanation about ruat rambut gimbal.
Okay, in my view, as a journalist, I've seen maybe like 5 or 7 times.
Oh, there's a lot
Yeah.
actually.
But every ceremony is different, and as I know, the older ritual is a family one. It held by
Oh,
family. It's
okay,
not
okay.
ceremonial, not a
Okay.
big one. But in Dieng Culture Festival. They made a huge ceremony for that, and it's a treatment with offerings. So you have to make some ritual, and then you give offering to the child.
Oh.
Yeah, whether the child wants pricey gift or very affordable, like just I want to go to the alun-alun.
Oh,
just that.
so it's up to the kids
Up to
about
the
the
kid.
things that they want.
Yes.
Oh.
But sometimes it's silly, it's ridiculous. Like I want to go to Hong Kong or I want to go to Singapore.
What if they want to get married? What happened?
Yeah, luckily they never asked that. Yeah, or ask for airplane or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But before you said that it's offering to their children, so it's not really like a kewajiban or tax.
I think it's a must.
It's a must, but it can you can hack that, like you can modify that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Okay. You can
If-
substitute it with something else who similar maybe.
Yeah, if you want elephant or like crocodile,
Oh.
maybe you can buy
You can find
the smaller one, like
the smaller
dolls
one.
or.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So it's a must. So you need to apa ya, kayak menyanggupi segala keinginan dari sang anak. gitu
Yes,
juga.
anything. Like
Kalau gitu harusnya aku gimbal minta semiliar ya.
but not a child, maybe just one simple thing like something delicious or something nice.
Ntar aku kalau
Oh,
anak
okay.
saudaraku ada yang gimbal, aku doktrin dari kecil. 1 miliar, 1
it
miliar,
won't
1
work.
miliar.
It won't work like that, you know.
Oke, jadi harus berdoa punya saudara gimbal
Iya,
ya.
nanti aku doktrin dari kecil 1 miliar kan.
Oke, karena kita udah
Oke.
dapat pengantar soal topiknya nih ya. Mungkin ada pesona Inspira yang mau mikir dulu deh sebelum gabung. Boleh kita dengarkan dulu satu lagu pembuka berikut ini. Yang tentunya nggak boleh pindah channel, harus tetap di 92,1 FM. To be able to voice aspiration, we must be able to speak. So here is it. I can speak.
Halo Pesona Inspira, we are still in Pesona.
Sen FM.
Our service is Pesona FM in I Can Speak program, and today we have a 3 guest star. 2 of them are coming from FBS Unsik, and one of them is like a sesepuh, or he said that he is what is it, like cultural explorer?
Actually, I'm start questioning budayawan. What is budayawan in English?
Apa ya?
Apa ya?
Culture man?
Come on, it can be also a woman.
Yeah.
It based on the subject.
Iya. Ya nanti kita di search dulu ya, Valia
search
ya.
dulu
Kita
ya.
search dulu ya.
Oke.
And for today's episode, we still talk about Ruat Rambut Gimbal, which is one of the Wonosobo original culture who exists only on Wonosobo and also near Dataran Tinggi Dieng.
Ya.
Yang mana menarik sekali untuk kita bahas bersama, mengingat budayanya ini memang cukup unik gitu, Valia.
Benar. Dan the purpose of the rambut gimbal in English is treat lock hair.
Okay.
It's like asking for safety, and this ruatan is also means of strengthening social identity and solidarity, Iqbal.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of cultural element on the
Yeah.
Ruat Rambut Gimbal ini ya.
Iya, jadi semata-mata nggak cuma menarik turis doang, tapi ternyata ada maknanya juga gitu.
Okay. But maybe when we talk about Ruat Rambut Gimbal, maybe since when this ritual become viral actually, then a lot of people from another cities know about this kind of ritual.
Maybe Mas Erwin can answer it.
Oh, okay. Actually, it became viral and well known for about 25 years ago. I guess.
25
it's
years
already
ago.
a long time ago.
Yeah, but the origin of this ritual maybe rooted back in 1,000 years ago, maybe.
Oh.
I guess because we have a figure named Kiai Kolodite
Oh yeah.
who opened the jungle of Dieng and Wonosobo.
okay.
Okay, if you said in 25 years ago is about in what is it, 1998?
Yeah, early 2000, I guess.
1998 itu baru berapa puluh tahun, Pak?
Itu 25 tahun.
Iya.
25 tahun kan, tadi kan 25 tahun mulai terkenalnya kan. Karena tapi mulai adanya sebelum 25 tahun itu bahkan lebih lama ya mulai
Yeah,
adanya.
because we have a media and maybe some research also happened there. And in 2018, I guess, they also made research about how can a child become dreadlock or naturally Campbell or not.
Oh,
yeah.
Is there any myth story about that?
Yeah.
Why the kids become a dreadlock, something like that?
Okay.
Some find that it depends on the DNA,
Okay.
genetics, and
yeah.
some also said about the water.
Oh, the water.
Yeah, the water in Dieng and Wonosobo is different.
Oh,
okay, okay.
so that's the reason why rambut gimbal happens in Wonosobo.
it's like
hair
mixture,
person.
yeah, mixture of DNA or genetics with the geographical
okay,
condition.
okay.
I have ever heard too that rambut gimbal, the one who has a rambut gimbal, is the incarnation of titisan. I mean, the incarnation or titisan of Kiai Kolodete.
Yes.
Is
Oh.
it right or?
Yeah,
Or was it?
if you want to believe that, it's okay.
Okay.
It's nice too.
The story exists
But
Yeah.
among the society.
Yeah, but based on the culture, is it a myth or a fake?
If we maybe read some research about genetics, it makes sense because we have like a genome or like we have a group of DNA that belongs to Middle Asian and especially in the Dieng area.
Okay.
But nowadays the Campbell child is also found in Kalwiro, Wadas Lintang.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that story is not really can be. What is it like?
Yeah, it's not
we have-
100% true.
Okay.
Maybe it's the story exists because back then it only happened on Dieng,
Dieng,
but
yeah.
nowadays it's not only happen on Dieng, but it's almost around of the Wonosobo, right?
Yeah.
Maybe because the young person get married with a Kaliwero.
Oh,
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes people believe that Hindunese or Balinese people today in Bali, they also came from Dieng.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Zuha and Z, both of you not come from Dieng, right?
Oh, right.
No,
It's-
no.
In fact, I'm outside the
Wonosobo.
Java.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're coming
outside
from
of Java.
outside Java.
Okay. How about Zuha? Zuha, where you came from?
I'm from Dieng.
Oh, you're
Oh,
from
yeah.
there. So you must be very familiar about this. Have you
Yeah,
ever
of
have a
course.
neighbor or even your part of
Yeah.
family who have
I
like
have
dreadlock?
2 cousins who has dreadlock.
Dreadlock?
Okay.
Yeah, and then, but they not join when they cut the gimbal. They're not even join the ritual.
Oh.
Just like have small tribes in
In the family.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But they don't have it until right now, or they still have it. The
No,
dreadlock.
because when they go to school, they will tie with
Oh, okay, okay,
with
okay.
their hair, and then the family just to cut.
Also,
the hair.
usually in what age they try to cut the dreadlock? Like maybe 5 or even 4 years old? And in your village, especially.
Maybe before a play group 3
Oh,
or yeah
Oh,
3 or 5
really young.
or 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why the present or the gift that the children wants is not really
Okay, okay.
huge. What is it? Huge. What is it like? Economy.
Ah,
Yeah.
Great.
And
It's not
then
rich.
what is the kids ask for that
Yeah, yeah,
dreadlock
yeah.
cut?
I
So
curious
funny
about it.
when I met them, I always ask. The one is ask ketuk, you know.
Getuk?
Yes.
Oh,
And
Just
so
then-
want
cheap.
to eat getuk? Oh
Yes,
my
and then
god.
The one is ask pupu ayam or
Oh.
chicken thighs, you know.
Oh, I think I know the reason why. What is it? The kids before 5 years old to be
Yeah.
offering to be children who will get ruatan because
Yeah.
they what is it? They didn't have any what is it? Nalar.
Yeah, yeah. They don't
And
really
the
have
imagination
that kind.
is just
Yeah,
like
the
that.
children
Yeah.
imagination is simple.
Yeah.
The present that he think is still like a baby, right? Coba
Yeah.
kalau itu ditawarin ke Iqbal udah jelas nggak
Oh.
ruatan itu tidak akan
Kan
pernah
dibilang
terjadi
aku
gitu.
minta 1 miliar sih. And how about Z? Since you're not from outside of the
Yeah.
Java Island, have you ever see an actual dreadlock from a kids maybe? Have you ever seen one?
Yeah, I ever seen the one has dreadlocks, but it's not like-
Natural.
yeah.
Oh, it made.
And I was surprised that here there is a tradition like
Oh.
for the cut
Yeah.
the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
When first time I
Yeah.
thought Z is like
Is it
tapi
really
aku nggak tahu
exist?
banget ini
Oh,
gimana.
okay,
gitu.
okay,
But
okay.
you never saw the ritual.
No,
You
never.
You need to watch it
And I have questions for myself.
Oh, yeah,
that
what is that?
I ever heard from my friend that the children, the parents should prepare what the children want,
Yeah.
and when the children want doesn't comply,
Yeah.
then the tradition, the cutting the hair will fail.
Oh,
Yes.
Is it exist?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
Oh.
right, Erwin, Mr. Erwin?
Some yes and some not.
Oh.
It's not
Okay.
always happen.
Okay, Z, may I know where are your hometown?
I'm from West Borneo.
Oh,
West Borneo. Okay,
It's so
so
far from here.
How long you have
Yeah.
been live in Wonosobo?
Almost a year, maybe.
A year?
Since you're only a third semester, I want to be a third semester. You're in the second semester right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you go. Oh, but, so
So,
you come to
yeah.
Wonosobo because of a college.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's why in a year she can really give any point of view and
You need to watch the ritual by yourself.
Ruwatan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ya. Tapi kalau di rumah kamu atau di lingkungan kamu, kalau rambut gimbal tuh biasa aja nggak sih perlakuannya sama warga? Maksudnya kayak dipandang biasa atau gimana? Kalau di West Kalimantan?
Sebenarnya saya nggak ngerti ya tradisi yang di sini ini rambut gimbal yang seperti apa. Tapi rambut gimbal yang seperti pada umumnya ya biasa aja.
Ya, biasa aja.
Iya, oke. Iya, memang I usually seen what is it like a gimbal hair in a Bali, and then in Jakarta, who has a metropolitan predicate city, and of course the gimbal of Wonosobo person and the gimbal of big city is really different, right, Iqbal?
Okay, I mean like in maybe metropolitan city, gimbal is already part of a lifestyle.
Yeah, part of lifestyle.
Part of lifestyle. So when people have a dreadlock, they're gonna be like, it's already part of their lifestyle. It's not really a big deal, and also it's not really cultural, maybe.
And actually, the pattern of the dreadlock, the gimbal, is really different too. Because
Oh, yeah.
in what is in another city, gimbal is coming from what is it like dari ujung
Yes,
kepala
the root.
sampai
Oh.
ujung rambut. Tapi sementara kalau gimbalnya orang Wonosobo kan hanya beberapa bagian
Yeah,
aja
it's
ya.
special.
It's just
Yeah.
a part of the hair.
Yeah, it's only sometimes in the back or the sides, two sides or one side, or
Yeah.
only in the upper head.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the special things I ever what is it touch the gimbal hair
Okay.
from my friend's doctor. The gimbal hair is really cannot be what is it
Yes.
like a sisiran.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iya,
You
jadi
cannot
nggak bisa
force them.
nggak bisa
Yeah.
disisir gitu ya.
Yeah, it's special because they believe that a gimbal child is born with superpower.
Oh.
Yeah.
And usually children with gimbal is more active than the children.
I see, I see, I see.
I see,
So
okay.
when is actually it happen? Is that really happen from the child get a
Yeah.
birth, or maybe in the age of 2 or even 3? When is actually it usually happen with the kids? Like they're not coming from the birth with the dreadlock, right?
As I know, biasanya tuh kayak when they in first age, and then suddenly they got some sick kayak panas demam 3 malam 3 hari
Okay.
like that, and then in the next day tiba-tiba muncul kayak gitu.
Gejala yang sama dengan tumbuh gigi, tumbuh
Yeah.
rambut gitu
Yeah,
ya.
it's almost the same.
So there are no one people who know that
Yes.
their children will have a dreadlock hair, right?
Yeah, it's like winning a lottery, you know.
Oh, winning the
Yeah,
lottery.
surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
And
You
the
just
story
have a
is
dreadlock.
story is matched with the Kolodite story, which is he find a piece of from the other world, and how to cure the people in Dieng is to give them the hair of the beast. So the next day they won't die, but they will be cured, and then the hair is starting to be dreadlocks.
Oh, okay. If I have a daughter or a children who has a dreadlock, and I'm offering my children to to ikutan dalam ruatan
Yes.
ini, do I have spend my money to this event?
If it helped by the government, you don't have to, but you have to spend for the offerings for the child.
Only for
Yeah,
the offerings.
Only for the child, yes.
But my question is, when is the right time? Is it need to be cut it right away after it grow, or we need to wait the kids asking to be cut, or we need to wait the government
No.
do the ritual or something like that? When is the right time to cut it?
From some people, they said that especially from the one in Dieng, they said that you will get like a dream. Or the child will get a dream to get something like she said that golden mouse or something.
Golden
Yeah.
mouse.
Yes.
My friend
Wow.
asked
And
golden
then
mouse.
the parent will inform it to the neighbor and etc. Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually need to wait until the kid is asking for it.
Yeah, and before they got apa ya, circumcised maybe. Sebelum disunat biasanya.
Okay.
And how about if they have already become adult and they never cutting their dreadlock hair? What happened to him or
Yeah.
her?
Is there
Oh.
going to be any consequences if they're not cut that dreadlock until they
No.
grow up?
As I know, it's okay. It's just okay.
Is there any a special case who actually have a dreadlock until they grow up?
One
I
of
think
them
there
maybe
is-
your neighbor, right?
No, my neighbor, but I know he is in my age.
Oh, it's in your age.
Yeah.
You still have a dreadlock.
Yeah.
A natural, not by the salon, right?
Then I know that in the past he is so famous.
Oke. Jadi memang dia punya natural
Yeah.
dreadlock yang dari lahir terus sampai dia seumuran kamu pun masih belum dipotong gitu.
Yeah.
Oh.
Itu demi menjaga kefamousan atau?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's personal reason maybe.
This boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ever saw him in.
Yeah. He's still
Still has a
Yeah.
gimbal hair. Okay.
He's already in your age.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Or
I'm
maybe lebih tua.
Really?
Kayaknya.
I'm so old then.
So I'm curious how they. He or she.
He.
How he will sisiran?
I don't know.
I think he never did that.
Yeah.
Never did
Most
that.
of them never.
Oh my god.
They just cut it right away.
But is there gonna be any consequences if you're not cut your dreadlock, or maybe you will got sick, or your superpower will getting stronger, or something like that, or it can be a good luck or even a bad luck, something like that? In a myth, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe the boys become very famous.
Oh yeah, because,
Yeah.
because the dreadlock, then the most consequences that you get.
But it doesn't feel comfortable.
Oh,
to get anything.
okay.
Because it's heavy.
But actually, by day, our hair is always increased. Like,
Yeah.
and then how about the dreadlock hair? When we don't cutting it, it will be more long or just in a same size.
As I know, they will grow like normal hair, but they will make like the dreadlocks like rope or something, and get thicker and get heavier, you know. this
Oh,
time.
okay,
Yeah.
get thicker and heavier. Okay, a bit curious though for Z, because in your hometown there is no culture like this, right?
No.
So, what is the first response when Zuha talking about ruatan rambut gimbal with you? What is first
I mean,
response?
did you even believe it? Is exists like people have a dreadlock with a naturally, not made by the salon or something like that? When you first time hear it, you believe it or not?
Actually not. And when Joha said me about this dreadlocks, I asked my friend from Wonosobo,
Okay.
and she said like this tradition is happened every first Muharram.
Oh yeah.
Mostly in Suro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I asked my friend, if the cutting the hair failed, will the children has cutting?
Repeat.
I mean,
repeat the ceremony.
Will the cutting failed?
Yes.
Will the children will be cut again in the next year, or
okay.
in the next year will be their different person?
Sometimes if it fail, they will make a ceremony again, but not have to the next year.
Is
So
it
it can
ever
be failed?
Is it ever
Yes,
fail?
I heard once or twice it failed.
Why? The reason
Because
the children become a ngereok or
no, because
The offering.
the parent is not being honest about the children's
Oh.
what
Yeah.
she or he wants.
Okay, and if we have already cutting the dreadlock hair, and the another year or another day, it can be still growing again or not.
If the child's special, maybe it will grow again, but not as big as before.
Okay,
So we
okay.
don't need we don't need a second ruatan.
Yeah, but if you really want it, you can have a ruatan because
Oh.
it's like sacred and spiritual.
So there is no limitless to help
Yeah.
this ruatan tradition.
So usually in one ruatan you have to make it really, really serious about the ritual. Yeah.
Okay. But how about the process in ruatan? What happened in ruatan? Are you just offer the present to the kids and then just cut it right away, or you need to do some ceremony before, or what is the process?
Actually, yeah, we need ceremony and we need a figure or person who knows how to cut it, right?
Oh, so it's
what's
not
the
you
name?
just come to
You know?
a barber shop and then
No,
cut
no,
it,
no.
something like that.
It's like mbah siapa.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
ada
don't
ada
know.
ada sesepuhnya gitu ya.
Yeah, but in Wonosobo we have Mbah Sarno,
Oh, okay.
Pak Yuka.
Oh,
from-
jadi a special person who can cut
Yeah.
the gimbal. Oh.
Yeah, and some mantras, you know. Yeah.
Oh.
We also pray, and sometimes the parent also held wayangan, lenggeran.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Dolalak dong, belum pernah lihat dolalak nih.
Yes, it's okay with that.
Do you think, as a cultural explorer, do you think this? I'm sorry to laughing. When people, what is it? Wonosobo people did this tradition. Do you think it's become like what is it, kayak keberatan atau malah kayak senang aja gitu?
Is there
kan
any
tadi
some parent who really maybe feel like kayaknya nggak sanggup deh untuk ngadain doa kayak gimbal
iya,
gitu?
karena kan itu tadi banyak banget ya, ada stepnya, terus harus
Yes.
manggil simbah siapa kayak gitu.
Yeah, if the parent also, joins the government ceremony, it will be very, very help him or her, you know, because it costs more than $1 million, I guess. To
Oh,
For
if you join
only-
the government.
no, for a person to
For
have
a person to
ceremony
hold
in
by
the house.
their selves. Oh, jadi kalau ngadain sendiri itu bisa 1 jutaan gitu.
Bisa sampai 15 juta, kayak
Bisa.
orang nikahan itu.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, that's why. So there are so many Dieng people who wants to join in Dieng Culture
Yes.
Festival because they don't really need to spend their money.
Yes, and a lot of people also come to the ceremony, and yeah, it will be merry, you know. The more the
Okay.
merrier.
But Ruat Rambul Gibal happen in all gender. I mean, like in a boys and also a woman, not only in a boys only or even a
Yeah,
woman. Only.
it's genderless. It's boy and
But
girl.
the funniest thing is the Zuha's friend. I heard like the dreadlock. It's only happened like in some pieces of the hair. But when I saw the picture, it happened with all over the hair. It suddenly become all over the hair, or he decided to dreadlock all of the hair by himself.
I don't know, but
don't know.
katanya sih kalau yang dia ini special. I don't know.
Oh, one of the kind
Yeah.
gitu ya.
Okay, so when it's only a
special.
part of the hair is the incarnation of the of what is it, Kiai Kolodete.
Kolodete.
But if the whole of hair is dreadlock hair, maybe they are not really the incarnation of Kiai Kolodete doang, tapi kiai-kiai yang lain juga.
maybe.
pasti.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ya nggak sih?
Yeah. But that's really interesting. There are someone who decide not to cut it.
Because I ever hear too that he don't want to cut because there's something too.
He have his personal reason.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's really
Okay.
interesting.
And how if I know that you have one daughter, right?
Yes.
And how if your daughter has a dreadlock
Dreadlock.
hair and you offering a present to your daughter and your daughter wants to with a pricey present, how do you will
Sport car, maybe. I don't know.
how
I
do
think it's
you
impossible. In her second birthday, I guess she has like dreadlocks. Some
Oh,
dreadlocks.
she have it?
Yeah. But it's not developed, so it's like only
Only stuck in the same
only
size?
some hair. But if she a dreadlocks, I will be fine. It's just maybe she wants to be a princess, so we have to buy her.
So you don't really thinking about the ruatan.
No,
You don't
she
have
wanna be
really
a
held
princess.
even.
No, I will join the government like
Oh.
Okay.
Hari Jadi or Suran. It's
Nice
okay.
option. But is there ever happen like a dreadlock but happen in someone who's already older? Like all of the story is told that dreadlock happened when they're still a little or
A
even
child.
2 or even 3
Yeah.
years old. Is there ever happen like someone older who usually have a dreadlock?
I never heard one, but one of the oldest dreadlock I know is 38 or 39.
Oh.
Yeah, but she cut it like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Because she believed with the dreadlocks she have ability like she's an
special
artist.
ability.
Yeah, she have talent or something.
that's amazing.
Okay, interesting.
Aku jadi mulai agak khawatir tiba-tiba ntar ada ruat rambut gimbal. Aku akan mempersiapkan permintaan 1 miliar itu.
Oke.
Iya, kalau Valia sebagai outside of the Wonosobo person, I have a same reaction. First, same reaction with Z. I don't really believe about this culture. I mean, it's just a culture who made for right. Like
Attraction,
attraction the
Yes.
pariwisata tourism only. And after I met the daughter of my friends that really have a gimbal, and that's really special. The gimbal is only a part of their hair, her hair. I try to believe it. Yeah.
I'm a little bit different with Valia. I do believe like dreadlock can grow naturally, but the things that I don't believe it is when you do ruwat, the dreadlock won't grow again.
again.
That's the things that at first I don't believe it. Like, how can just because you do ruwat, the dreadlock not growing again? But right now I do believe it since
Yeah.
I live in Wonosobo for several years and part of my friend is not having any dreadlock again. Jadi kayaknya wah, kayaknya itu real sih.
Ya benar, karena memang sebagian besar warga Indonesia, most of Indonesian person only knows about the gimbal hair, dreadlock hair. It's like a style, right?
Iya, betul.
Hairstyle aja gitu,
Yeah.
bukan
Reggae.
benar-benar yang tradisional point of view gitu. Jadi makanya tuh agak kalau nggak benar-benar ngelihat sendiri tuh memang nggak percaya sih ya.
Oh yeah. It must be like one of the most tourist attraction who get banyak pengunjung gitu ya.
Viewers.
Karena orang-orang yang dari luar Wonosobo pasti juga nggak pada percaya sih kataku.
Bener.
Kataku pasti
Nah
nggak pada
itu
percaya.
pembuktiannya dengan datang di
Ruat rambut gimbalnya
ruang rambut
langsung.
gimbalnya langsung. Oke, makanya sebelum ke segmen berikutnya kita udah waktunya segmen kedua dan segmen ketiga, tapi sebelumnya kita break dulu. Yuk, kita dengarkan lagu berikut. To be able to voice aspiration, we must be able to speak. So here is it. I can speak. Yes, in order to practicing our speaking English, so we need to practice and we need to increasing our vocabulary. So sekarang kita udah masuk ke segmen berikutnya yakni listener time. Buat pesona Inspira yang mau berbagi kosakata untuk pesona Inspira lainnya atau mungkin mau menanyakan kosakata baru, boleh banget gabung di 0823 23838996. Mumpung saat ini juga banyak nih ya yang lagi keluaran dari Fakultas Bahasa dan Sastra yang lagi menempuh pendidikan di sastra Inggris maupun pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Oke, kalau gitu langsung aja kita masuk di listener time. Pesona Inspira, saatnya Pesona Inspira bergabung di 0823 23839996. Is listener time. Listener time. Ya, buat Pesona Inspira yang mau gabung jangan khawatir karena Pesona Inspira tidak diharuskan untuk menggunakan bahasa Inggris 100% ya. Karena kita memang mau belajar jadi bahasanya boleh dicampur bahasa Indonesia. Atau mungkin mau bahasa Indonesia full juga nggak apa-apa. Yang penting tadi ada kosakata yang mau dibagikan atau kosakata yang mau ditanyakan gitu. Kira-kira kalau Mas Erwin nih ya selama jadi mahasiswa pendidikan bahasa Inggris dan sudah lulus, pernah nggak sih nemu satu kosakata yang masih bingung sampai sekarang nih artinya apa kayak gitu?
Apa ya? Mungkin yang gabungan dari bahasa Latin atau bahasa Jerman.
Misalnya.
Kalau sekarang sih udah enggak.
Berarti sekarang udah expert ya?
Enggak expert, udah
we have a caller today.
Okay, we have a caller.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Halo, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, may I know your name?
Hi, I'm Dika.
Ya.
Oh, I know your long name. Dika Sabrina bukan?
No.
Oh no, kirain Dika Sabrina.
Okay, maybe I know.
Dika Sunandar.
Oh, Dika Sunandar.
Oke.
I just wanna say dikasih cinta mau enggak?
Oh, jangan mau, dia udah punya suami.
Okay, Dika, do you have any vocabulary that you want to share or you want to asking?
Yeah, because in front of me lagi ada orang lagi makan mie, so yeah, it's noodle for me.
Noodle stand for me. Can you spell the word by word for noodle?
Gimana?
Di spelling Pak, noodle.
Oh, oke. N
O D
L
E noodle.
I think you need a 1 O again.
Yes, you lose
so
one
double O. NOODLES, right? Iqbal, why are you laughing?
No, I'm not laughing.
You just handle your laughing now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you Dika. Do you wanna asking some of kosakata baru mungkin?
Yeah. I wanna ask how to say mie ayam.
Mie ayam.
Mie ayam.
Love it.
Okay, love
Mie
it.
ayam.
Mie ayam.
Love it.
Do anybody know the English of mie ayam, guys?
It's very easy actually.
Yeah, maybe it's just like me is noodle and ayam chicken and then we must gabungin aja chicken
so-
noodle.
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe in other country than Indonesia, there's no such as mie ayam. So maybe we just can use chicken noodle.
Okay, I think like misalkan kentang goreng
Fries gitu. Oh iya.
Di
iya.
Inggris ada atau enggak?
Enggak sih kayaknya. Ntar aku ke luar negeri dulu ya.
Oke, ini jadi pertanyaannya semuanya tentang makanan ya Dika ya?
Ya,
Ya.
jamnya soalnya.
Udah jamnya ya? Oke.
Udah kelewat.
Ada lagi mungkin selain mie ayam dan tadi kentang goreng?
Yeah, one more. Lomba makan kerupuk.
Lomba makan kerupuk.
Oh, it's still in the vibes of our Independence Day.
Okay.
That's why he's asking about lomba makan kerupuk in English gitu.
Okay, what is it? Mr. Erwin, do you have any answer?
Yeah, it's simple actually. Eating chips competition.
Eating chips competition.
Love it, love it.
And
love
sometimes
it.
blindfolded, you know, ditutup matanya.
Chips competition.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can use cracker eating contest too.
Yeah, cracker is okay.
Cracker
Okay.
eating contest.
Oke.
Ada lagi Dika yang mau ditanyakan mungkin? Oh, udah langsung tutup. Oke.
Belum, sinyalnya emang agak tutut deh.
Oh, sinyalnya ya. Oke.
Iya, nampaknya penelpon kita emang kuotanya kurang.
Jauh dia di perbatasan.
Oke, ini penelponnya ada Mas Dika yang nanyain makanan-makanan dan juga perlombaan tapi masih bau makanan juga ya.
Gitu. Is that all that you want to ask or is there gonna be any question?
Halo Dika.
Halo.
Ya, masih ada kosakata yang mau dibagi atau ditanyakan nggak nih? Can you speak louder, Dika? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The connection is lost.
is
The connection,
bad. Okay. Maybe we will help with pray.
We just gonna say thank you so much for joining with us. Don't forget to listen I Can Speak next episode.
Yeah.
Dika, Sabrina.
Terima kasih banyak
Terima
Dika.
kasih.
Iya, kayaknya Dika mulai mencari-cari kira-kira kosakata apa yang kita tidak bisa.
Saya mulai ketar-ketir.
Oke, untuk pesona inspira lainnya yang mau gabung juga kayak Dika boleh ya. Ayo langsung aja di 0823 2383 9996. Jadi sama kayak penelpon sebelumnya kayak Dika, kosakatanya tuh nggak harus sesuai dengan topik hari ini. Kalau topik hari ini tentang culture, tentang ruatan, misalkan pesona inspira mau tentang yang lain juga nggak apa-apa ya Iqbal ya.
Boleh banget ya. Jadi silakan aja buat pesona inspira yang mau gabung bareng kita, masih kita tunggu di 0823 2383 9996 nih. Siapa tahu ada yang penasaran juga sama vocab-vocab. Sebenarnya sering nih dipakai di kehidupan sehari-hari, tapi cuman masih belum tahu bahasa Inggrisnya apa. Boleh banget ditanyain sama kita, kalau kita tahu akan kita share bahasa Inggrisnya apa.
Oke, biasanya kalau Valia tuh lebih ke pronunciation-nya sih ya. Antara kayak contohnya ya, antara si laut, si dia, dan sama si melihat. Itu kadang
Si.
kalau pronounce-nya nggak tahu benar-benar gimana, itu kan kadang suka membingungkan ya. Ini maksudnya arti yang mana, kita harus bentuk tahu kalimatnya dulu gitu. Gimana Mas Erwin? Bener nggak?
Iya sih, konteks sama expression.
Ya.
Konteks dan expression.
Ya, dan nadanya kan, bahasa Inggris itu bahasa yang bernada gitu. Bukan bernadia ya.
Galau dong, galau.
Atau mungkin sambil nunggu pendengar, kita ke segmen selanjutnya dulu aja kali ya Val ya.
Oke, jadi buat pesona inspira yang mau telepon, misal pun kita sudah di segmen berikutnya, nggak apa-apa telepon aja ya. Sekarang sambil menunggu, kita akan ke segmen berikutnya, yakni Learn with Pesona. What's your new vocab today? Kosakata baru apa hari ini? Let's enriching our vocab. Perkaya kosakata baru hari ini bersama Learn with Pesona.
I can
speak. Yes, and today our co-host has already prepared for new vocabulation. Vocabulary, kok vocabulation sih? Paling jadi salah dia. Oke, mungkin Zuha bisa mulai, kosakata apa sih yang mau dibagikan buat pendengar Radio Pesona?
Okay, cause we dari tadi bahas tentang culture ya, so I prepare some vocabulary from menyangkut tentang culture juga.
Oke.
Pertama punya kita udah denger sih dari tadi ini, rambut gimbal. We have dreadlocks, and the spell is DREADLOCKS.
Iya, oke. Rambut gimbal, dreadlocks. Oke. Selanjutnya apa lagi nih kira-kira yang mau dibagiin?
Ada sesaji or sesajen. It's ritual offering.
Nah, ini yang biasanya kita sering dengar bahasa Indonesianya tapi jarang dengar bahasa Inggrisnya ya. Oke, spellingnya gimana tuh ritual offering?
Ritual RITUALOFFRINGS.
Oke, and then
Maybe Z have vocabulary too.
Yeah, and we also have ancestors. It mean leluhur atau bisa kita sebut nenek moyang.
nenek moyang,
Yeah.
ancestors.
Yes.
Okay, so we can call grandma again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the spell?
It's ANCESTORS.
Okay.
Ancestors.
Ancestor. Jadi kita nggak perlu lagi pakai kata grandma ya, karena ini neneknya bukan nenek yang biasa konteksnya ya, tapi nenek moyang ya.
Leluhur gitu ya.
Leluhur gitu. Selanjutnya ada apa lagi Zi?
And we have sacrifice. It's has meaning tumbal.
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 Oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes sacrifice can has meaning as pengorbanan juga nggak sih?
Iya.
Yeah.
Kan tumbal juga dikorbankan.
Oh, jadi itu alasannya. Oke. Selanjutnya ada apa lagi nih Zi?
We also have carnival.
Carnival.
Carnival, oke.
It has meaning kirap.
Oh, kirap.
But in
kirap.
Indonesian, I think we usual say carnival also, right?
Ah, karnaval.
Iya, hanya konsonannya aja yang dirubah dari si ke K ya.
Yes.
Oke, ini merupakan bahasa serapan juga ya kalau di bahasa Indonesia. Selanjutnya ada apa lagi nih, Zi?
We also have culture heritage. It has meaning warisan budaya.
Oke, cultural heritage, the spelling.
It's cultureheritage.
Oke, culture pada umumnya culture ditambah heritage ya, culture heritage nggak pakai al ya. Oke, ada lagi nggak kira-kira?
And we also have heirloom, that's mean pusaka, kayak benda-benda pusaka
heirloom.
gitu.
Oh, heirloom.
This is a new word actually.
Yeah, this is a new word. And then what is it?
And then ritual turun temurun, hereditary ritual.
Hereditary ritual.
Yeah.
Okay, the spelling of hereditary maybe you can spell us.
HEREDITARYRITUAL.
Okay. After we has a new vocabulary from Zuha, and of course and I think I has to ask you too about new vocabulary. Maybe you can share a bit vocabulary today.
Okay, it's related to Kolodete. Maybe I will give you myth.
Myth.
Yeah, myth mean mythos.
Mythos. Oke. Ada lagi mungkin Mas?
Legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
Film.
Legenda.
Legenda. Kirain judul film. Oke. Legend, legenda.
Okay.
Kalau simbah gitu, ada simbah. Tadi kan kita ngobrol kan ada simbah khusus yang masuk dalam.
Oke, tetua gitu ya.
Iya, tetua.
adat.
Itu apa tuh?
Biasanya shaman gitu kita.
Saman.
Kalau di bahasa Inggris mirip meaningnya dengan shaman, SHAMAN. Kayak dukun gitu, dukun di Indian.
Oh, oke.
Itu ya, juru kunci.
Nah,
Juru kunci.
Key master.
That's different meanings, Iqbal.
Kunci. Juru kunci itu orang-orang yang kalau kuncinya hilang motornya
Iya.
kayak juru kunci.
Nah, itu key master baru.
Baru itu key master.
Dia memang punya ahli dalam hal menduplikat kunci.
kunci. Maksud aku yang itu.
Oh, itu. Kirain yang
Iya, bukan yang makanya pakainya key master gitu.
Oke, Iqbal mau kasih kosakata juga nggak?
Udah itu key master.
Key master, oke. Kalau Valia bahasa Inggrisnya potong rambut itu haircut.
Love it.
Love it. That's a gorgeous, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is a new word for me. I never know a haircut before. Oh my god.
Oh, please.
Aku selama ini kemana aja?
Oke,
New
Iqbal.
vocab of the day. Makasih.
Sangat menyindir ya. Oke, Pesona Inspira. Valia mau kasih kesimpulan dulu ya. Untuk hari ini vocabulary-nya ada banyak banget. Tadi ada mie, bahasa Inggrisnya adalah noodles. Kemudian
Noodles.
mie ayam, chicken noodles.
Chicken noodle.
Terus lomba makan kerupuk, cracker eating contest.
Cracker eating
And
contest.
ada juga mitos, myth, legenda, legend.
Legend.
Kemudian dukun itu saman,
Shaman.
dan potong rambut adalah haircut.
Haircut, love it.
Selanjutnya tadi kalau kosakata yang berkaitan dengan culture dan topik kita hari ini, tadi ada rambut gimbal, dreadlocks.
Dreadlock.
Kemudian jika ada sesaji atau sesajen, bahasa Inggrisnya adalah ritual offerings. Dan untuk nenek moyang atau leluhur itu ancestors. Kemudian kalau tumbal itu sacrifice. Dan kalau ada lagi nih ya, satu yang belum disebutkan adalah arak-arakan, bahasa Inggrisnya itu adalah parade. Parade. Oh, that's the pronunciation. Oke, kemudian kalau kirap bahasa Inggrisnya adalah carnival. Dan kalau pusaka bahasa Inggrisnya adalah heirloom. Kemudian kalau Pesona Inspira sering dengar kata-kata ritual turun temurun, bahasa Inggrisnya adalah hereditary. Wah, susah nih ya bahasa Inggrisnya. Hereditary ritual. Ya, and then warisan budaya bahasa Inggrisnya adalah culture heritage. Oke.
Heritage. Wah, emang kalau ngomong budaya agak banyak juga ya perintilan-perintilan bahasanya juga.
Betul.
Bahasa Inggrisnya apa itu perintilan?
Perintilan pieces.
Yes, pieces. Peripheral gitu juga bisa.
Dan sekarang kayaknya karena kita udah mengungkap banyak vocabulary baru, nggak kerasa udah jam 2 siang nih, Bal.
Thank you so much for Persona Inspira who already listened to us for about 2 hours.
Wow.
Ya, jangan lupa untuk terus dengarkan I Can Speak setiap hari Senin mulai dari jam 12.15 sampai dengan jam 2 siang.
Betul sekali. Jadi saat ini Valia dan Iqbal harus undur diri dulu bareng sama semua bintang tamu hari ini. Akhir kata saya Valia.
Dan saya Z.
Juha.
Erwin.
And I'm Iqbal Santosa. We're signing out. Wassalamualaikum
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.